The Boston Greeks podcast is here and ready to bring Greekness back.
Hey everyone, we wanted to say welcome to a new concept that we have. You probably know me, I'm Ari. A long time ago, I used to do a website with my buddy here, Foti, and we were sitting around talking, and we came up with an idea. Foti, what were we talking about?
Well, looking back on what we've done in our endeavors, the reason why we're at this point having this conversation on this video is because back in 1998, you, my friend, came up with this idea to create a web page called GreekBoston.com.
Yeah.
And the reason why you
lifetime.
came up with that, right, is because back then when we were in our college years, we're all about going to events, going to nights, and we kept trying to figure out what was the best way other than calling each other, reminding each other what's the next event happening, what are you doing next week, where are you going on Saturday. You found a solution to that because it was so time consuming back then when we had flip phones or whatever the phones we had back then in the late 90s.
And we had that newfangled technology called the internet.
Right? Is that you said, you know what? I'm going to build a web page and I'm just going to list every event that's going on that I can find possibly and let everybody know that from now on, log on to this web page so you can see what's happening in our Greek communities.
Yeah, the good old days.
Decided from there.
Yeah, and you know we've built this up to like a little empire, so to speak. It expanded into Worldwide Greek, so we used to do a lot of events in Boston. We used to do a lot of stuff. I'm sure a lot of people out there have seen these picture galleries of us partying and having a good time, but bringing the Greek community together. And, since that time we sold the company, but we've always been pretty active, right? We never really
very active.
Stopped. Yeah.
We still engage in Greek and non-Greek initiatives from the tech side. Building a company that provides apps, websites, podcasts, and videos that we felt that it, looking back now on what we have access to in our local Greek communities, whether it's in Boston, New England, and so forth, is that at one point we were able to subscribe to a Greek newspaper, Greek American newspaper, Greek magazine. We could tune into a Greek radio station, or we can find some local Greek programming on TV. Now it seems that all those outlets are slowly going away.
Yeah.
And there's less options for us on the local level than there was once before. So because of that, you and I kind of sat down like, there's got to be something for us based on what's available with technology. The audience is out there. I think as Greek Americans, we've grown in numbers. There's a lot more of us than there was probably 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But there's still things going on in our respective communities, whether it's church-related, whether it's culture-related, education, sports, and so on.
And, we are very involved regardless. I mean, we do a global show with some famous people for the Greek community already. We do a wine-related show. We do a sports-related show. Like we do a lot of stuff, and we figured, why don't we throw our efforts back into promoting the local Greek culture around New England like we used to, because it's needed. I think it's needed. I think we could do a good job of it. We've done it before. It was successful. We can do it again, especially now, as you mentioned, where it's needed, because like a lot of these outlets are slowly disappearing. And we have the know-how, we have the connections, we have the tech. We got everything you need to execute like a really cool video, podcast, app, everything for the Greek community in Boston and New England, right? What do you think?
So having said that, we want to introduce to those that are listening and watching this segment is we want to introduce to you the Boston Greeks platform.
Yes. So we have an app. A lot of you probably already know that. We post like all our old picture galleries, which were like the heyday. I want to say the heyday of Greek nightlife, because I really don't think there was ever a better time. And if you disagree, go check out those picture galleries and you'll see. So we have the app. We have a lot of podcasting experience, so we're going to do a podcast as well. We have a lot of video streaming, all the new media experience, so we're going to do a video show as well. It's going to be an all-in-one media show, and it's going to
I want
feature.
to take it further. It's going to be the source. The source for anything Greek in the Boston, New England market.
And what are we going to do? We're going to have guests. We're going to have all influential, important, cool, whatever you could imagine as a cool guest would be. We're going to have them on the show. We're going to play like all the hottest music. Basically everything you would get from radio, everything you would get from a nice website, everything you would get from an app, everything you would get from every source of media, you're going to get from this.
Absolutely. So we want our folks that are watching this segment to stay tuned. You're going to have something now that you can rely on. It'll be easy as a click of a download so that you have the app right into your phone. The app will be constantly updated with all the information. Mm-hmm. So the app will also be informative with anything that's happening in the local market here, whether it's, event, whether it's, your church, whether it's maybe possibly sports, education, what have you. We'll have it all listed in this platform on all different levels.
Yeah, we will have it all. We've done it. It's in our blood, and we're going to do it again. We're going to do it better than ever. And I think everybody out there will enjoy it. We'll have fun. We'll have cool people. We'll connect. We'll play music, have videos. I mean, whatever you could imagine, we're going to do it, and it's going to be great. And I feel like it'll revitalize the Greek scene.
We definitely need this, Ari. I think it's time to do this. We should let everybody know that, please, once you get a hold of this information, share it with your friends and family. Get everybody in on it. We're going to have a lot of also interesting virtual events that you and your family can join. We do a lot of virtual webinars that are going to be interesting and fun. So please make sure that you check that out as well.
Yeah.
That's another thing that we're adding, because being that we're in this situation with COVID, I had to mention that, obviously, that we're going to definitely host virtual events. And once we come out of this, be prepared for actual physical events as well.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good time. All right. That's what we're up to. Thanks for listening to this trailer, but stay tuned for the real thing coming very soon. If you don't already have the app, you could download the app off of Apple App Store and Google Play. It's going to get revamped a little bit with all the launching of these new podcast video shows and whatnot. So grab it while you can and wait for those updates. And we're going to launch soon. Foti, we are going to do it. We've done it, and we're going to do it again, and it's going to be great. And, we're going to get all these people involved. It's just going to be cool, and I'm excited about it. And I can't wait to get started. And, hopefully everybody out there will be as excited as we are.
Absolutely. And I'm going to actually have a glass of wine to that. Cheers.
Wow. Is it Greek wine?
Absolutely.
All
Boston
right.
Greeks coming soon.
We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.